Hey, buddy, Crow back again, and it is the morning of February 25th, and Evercade has just posted on their channel I guess a trailer for a new collection, the Evercade Morphcat Games Collection 1. I have not heard of Morphcat games before, so I'm expecting to see a whole lot of indie titles that I've not seen before. So this is, I guess, just going to be a reaction to the trailer, and then maybe go back over it. There we go. Long forgotten times, four mages set off to save their beloved princess from a demon fortress. This looks like an NES game, Micro Mages, 2019. Sounds a little familiar. I don't know if I exactly know what this game is. Oh, multiplayer. Interesting. So that'll be good for the VS. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I like this. Little mages jumping around. Oh, I guess, micro mages. That makes sense. But that looks really cool. I wonder if is it like a race to the top of the tower? I wonder, and also, if you're playing as one player, how much of the game is multiplayer driven? I mean, if you're playing as one player, do the other three mages, are they controlled by the CPU, like AI, or is it just you? But that looks pretty cool. Like, make your characters really tiny. So, yeah, so we got the ghost one. And this trailer is a little bit longer than they usually make them, so this one's like at a little bit over 6 minutes. So usually they're like half the time, and they're really showing this game a lot. We're over a minute and showing Micro Mages now. So how many games are going to be on this if they're spending that much time on one game? Bobble 2020, so the game came out like 2 years ago. Looks like you're controlling a bubble, and you're just trying not to pop it. Kind of reminds me a little bit like Bubble Ghost. If you remember that was a game where you control the ghost blowing a bubble around a castle, trying not to make it hit anything that would make it pop, which would pretty much be everything. And it looks like the same case here, except you are in control of the bubble. So look at that! Look at that! If this is an NES game, that's pretty interesting water ripple effects. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. So with these indie games, usually it's funny. It's like either they're really fun, but they're really short, or they're not very much fun at all. I've seen both of them. So far, most of the indie games that I've seen on the Evercade so far have been really fun, but a lot of them have been like really short, like to the point where you can actually complete them in like half an hour to an hour. So hopefully some of these games will have quite a bit of more length to them, because a lot of those indie games, when you get through them once, the only reason to go back and play them is to maybe speed run the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. He got like some sort of power up to break bricks as a bubble. But yeah, we're spending a lot of time on these games. Is there only like 4 games in this collection? Space Gulls 2021. So Morphcat Games, do they just focus on NES games? Because so far everything looks like it's been an NES game so far. But nothing wrong with that. And so far, every single one of these games so far, this is the third one, but they look interesting enough that I'd want to play them, for sure. Now, granted, I'd get this collection even if there was like every single game on it. I wouldn't be interested in playing because, I've got the full collection so far, so why stop now? But yeah, this looks good. Interesting. Oh, looks like maybe joust controls where you tap the button to flap the bird, but it's like flying around mazes and such. I didn't catch to see if he had any other attacks, or if it's just, like joust controls where you just... Bonus, Super Bat Puncher demo. So wait a minute, is it 3 games and a demo? Wait a minute, what the... Okay, so this is like, for an indie game collection, not very many games. So that would explain why they're spending so much time on each game. And why a demo? I don't understand that. That really doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem like you should be putting demos on the Evercade unless they're planning on putting this on a future collection, maybe. Maybe this game isn't even complete. I'll have to go back and see what year it mentioned, because maybe the game's not complete, but again, I'd rather just have the 3 complete games, instead of 3 games and a demo. And if this is a demo, why would you focus as much time on this demo as you would on the other full games that are on the cartridge? I would think that you'd just say, oh, here's a bonus game, and show like 5 seconds of it or something. And also, if this is a demo, are they going to count this as part of, the game count on the cartridge? Because so far, it's 3 games and a demo. Is that all there is on this cartridge? Bonus, Micromage's Second Quest 2022. So, okay, so this is, I guess, a follow-up game? So, I could see this. So this could be, this would be game 4 as long as this was a complete game, like a whole new set of levels. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, where we're getting like an up. This is like I guess this would be considered like DLC bonus levels. But the way they used to do that, I guess is the way they're doing it here, is they used to put it all in a separate release. Like it's the same game, just different levels. So that's pretty cool. But again, is the game just racing to the top, or it looks like it's auto-scrolling? Oh, look, there's the exit. I don't know if I caught that last time. Do all the mages have to get to the exit before the level ends? Huh. Well, they cut before we got to see that. Oh, look at that. They can wall jump, kind of like Super Meat Boy. This game looks really interesting. This looks like my the most interesting one to me. What is going on with this? Why? So it's like 4... Okay, it's like 3 games, but one of the games has a whole bunch of extra levels as well, and then a demo. So let's kind of rewind and kind of look at this one more time. So just kind of go through this really quick. So the game came out in 2019, but we're getting extra levels that were bundle that was created in 2022. Did we get to see them go to the top? I mean, there's a ghost here. I'm guessing it's just an auto-scrolling level where you just have to keep up with the auto-scrolling. And then this looks interesting, the bubble game. And then Seagulls 2020. Oh, Space Gulls. Seagulls. Space Gulls. Of course, because they're in space. Super Bat Puncher. I kind of heard of this game, but 2011? This makes no sense. If this game came out in 2011, why are we getting a demo? I might have to do a little bit of a look up on that one for a second. Super Bat Puncher demo, and then Micromage's Second Quest 2022. I'm going to see if I could find also a image of the box. Okay, there we go. That's the box. So, I guess they are just considering this to be 3 games, and then you're getting 2 special bonuses. The Micromage's Second Quest, which is additional levels. It's the same game, so I can see that. So at least they're putting the proper number of games on this collection. But 3 games, wow, that's the least amount of games we've seen so far for an indie collection. But I also want to look up the Super Bat Puncher game. Why are we only getting a demo? Oh, here we go. Okay, well, I should have gone to Morphcat Games to begin with. But every time we see this, it's always Super Bat Puncher demo. Super Bat Puncher is an original homebrew game for the NES. Explore the dark caverns of a mysterious planet to find out about the plague that threatens Earth. This demo is playable on... So, is there a full game? Ah, here we go. Here's a Reddit post. Was Super Bat Puncher NES development ever completed? I've just heard about this great little game from 2011, but it seems like only a demo was ever released. Was it ever completed, or will it remain forever as a demo? The developer went on to create Micromages for the NES with a very successful Kickstarter project. He has expressed interest in finishing Super Bat Puncher, but from what I last read, it has not seen any development since the demo 2 years ago. So, okay, there's our answer. So it appears that Super Bat Puncher, the reason why we're getting a demo is because the full game was never finished. So it's interesting. So that makes sense. Why they would include that and say it's a demo, but then also as part of the box image, not count it as a full game. So there you go. Interesting. I mean, we're only getting a few games, but if this cartridge comes out at like 20 or 25 bucks, you're still getting a bargain. because if you were to buy all these games separately, I think even in ROM format, just to play on emulators, I think you're still going to wind up spending more for that than you would for this cartridge. I mean, I may be wrong, but obviously, if you're going to get physical releases of all these games, obviously you're going to just you go way over that $25 uh, what the cartridge for the Evercade would cost. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm just kind of curious when we're going to see what the next arcade release is going to be, because we've got those 4 arcade releases, but then since then it's been 3 more like collections based on console games. So hopefully maybe the next one will be an arcade release. I mean, there's tons of arcade games out there. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling, so we're going to finish this video and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.